The stadium is Hard Rock Stadium in Miami Gardens, Florida. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Chicago Bears and the Miami Dolphins. We welcome you, Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen, and that's Cairo Santos to get us started. Off we go through this downpour in South Florida. And this will not be returned. It's an opening touchback.
To a whole nother level. I don't know no better. When I got rich of these, bro, coming slow, 6 racks on a sweater. Think I'm cheating, I'm just chilling with the fellas. Grandma always told me never trust me.
Jay. What ready?
They'll run here. This is Devon Achane. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down.
We met with these coaches during the week, Mike. They told us the emphasis this week about getting the run game going early, and we see it here. Nice first play pickup, fresh set of downs.
Go ahead.
Well run with Achane. And he will slosh his way forward on the wet surface for a gain of a yard.
At his 48-yard line, a gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 9. On the handoff, this is Achane. And he's able to find a crease, get ahead for 7. It'll bring up 3rd down.
Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in him.
Ready.
Tua gonna throw here on 3rd and 1. Open man, left side, he's got it. Tua and his old Bama teammate Waddle for the Dolphins first down.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're gonna just keep giving him a chance.
Finding space at the 15. And he's in. Devon Achane. Touchdown Dolphins. 17 touchdowns now on the year. That touchdown puts him in double digits. Now 10 rushing touchdowns on the season. The extra point by Sanders is good. And the Dolphins will take a 7-0 lead.
Bears nothing.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he can only get back to the 16-yard line.
At their own 16-yard line.
They'll go play action here with Williams. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
2nd and 10.
What is up?
On the bootleg, it's Williams. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he's out of bounds. It's a gain of 4, but now it's 3rd down.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
On 3rd down, it's Williams. He's got his tight end. It's Loveland. 12 yards on that hookup. Good for a Bears 1st down.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
So it'll be 1st and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33. On the ground, here's the 1st-round pick from April's draft. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Biggie Angels! Biggie Angels! Biggie Angels!
A play fake, and they'll throw with Williams. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
So he makes his first catch of the day, and even though it doesn't look like much, Mike, sometimes those are the touches that you can build off of. You know, it's like in basketball, what they say, sometimes you just need to see the ball go through the hoop.
3rd down and 9.
What is up?
Burden, the man on the move. On 3rd down, it's Williams from the gun. Down the field, but it falls incomplete. Luther Burden, the intended target. And that'll set up 4th down.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down? It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
Oh, looked like he may have hit a seam for a moment, but he's taken down after a solid return.
35-yard line.
Off the bootleg, here's Tua. He'll get that into the hands of Tyreek Hill. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. That one good for 29.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
The outside, that's caught by Hill.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
From the 31, here is 2nd down and 5. A run here with H.M. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
Got to get this to the 25. Here's third down. From the gun, here. That's the one thing they couldn't have there, the sack that might take them out of field goal range.
The defensive coaches, they preach all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
So on fourth down, the Dolphins turn to Jason Sanders for the field goal try. This officially a 58-yard attempt. That is not going to do it. Tried to bite off a lot with that one. It's no good. And this is going to remain a one-possession game. They'll begin here on the ground. We'll get this to about midfield. Leo Chenal, the linebacker, there for the tackle.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and
8. Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll stick with him again. And he'll get back to midfield, so no gain on that one.
Clearly the plan on offense was to establish the run a little bit on this drive, Mike, but the defense is having none of it. First and second down stop, no gain. Now it brings up a 3rd and long. We'll see if they try something else.
They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. And this is going to be incomplete. That is a letdown there. Pass looked to be on target. No catch. And now 4th down.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
14-yard line.
Play action, it's Tagovailoa. That one out wide to Achane. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball, modest gain.
A shotgun snap for Tua. A quick slant into the hands of Waddle. And to be taken down with the 1st down as time will run out on this opening quarter. 1 quarter in the books. 7-0 is our score. And we're back to South Florida after this. The Dolphins in possession of the football. We begin the 2nd quarter as they've got it with 1st and 10. Tua. Reaching for it. The tight end couldn't bring it in. It's incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
Ready.
Tua, gonna give it to Achane. And he'll work his way past the 40. He's tackled after a gain of 4.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts to talk things over before 3rd down.
All right. Ready, team.
Now Tua. That's taken in by Achane. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
They were able to complete this pass, but how often do we see these running backs run these angle routes and they catch it in stride and run a hole through the defense? So, I know the defense gave up some yards here, but it could have been a lot worse.
Short pass taken in by the tight end. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 47-yard line.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 7.
Ready. Ready, team. Wait.
A run up the middle with Achane. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. And it sets up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Ready. Ready, team.
They'll stay on the ground with Achane. Moving this to the 36-yard line will give them enough. Chains will move. It's a 1st down.
5-yard gain on the
So, Mike, it's actually funny to say, but these are actually the kind of offensive possessions that defenses want you to have, right? So the idea on defense is make them snap it again, make them go the long way. So at some point, when they continue to get fresh sets of downs, expect them to try to get a big play, try to generate a chunk, and try to move the ball down the field at a quicker pace. Well, the best screen plays, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help him at all.
To throw is Tua. Overrun him in a flash, and he lost the football. Looks like the Bears got there, and they did. Chicago ball.
That was a great play by the defense, Mike. He got a little sloppy with ball security as he leaves the pocket. They're able to knock it loose and put an end to this drive.
Off play action. Here's Williams. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down. Rome Odunze, the one he was looking for. And it'll lead to a 2nd down. A handoff. Oh, the rookie puts it on the deck. It's a fumble. It's picked up by the Dolphins.
And with all this talk about ball security, I can tell you firsthand, Mike, a lot of it just becomes mental. It's like the more you think about it, the more you stress it in practice, it almost gets worse. It's one of those things that when it starts to spiral, it's just hard to pull yourself out.
Get safe. Go ahead.
On first down, here's Tagovailoa to throw. He's going to air this one out, looking for Hill. And he's in. Tyreek Hill. Touchdown, Miami. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
Their own 28-yard line.
Drive will start on the ground. And a good piece of running there. He'll get about 9 yards past the 35-yard line.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches. To the ground, he'll get it again. He's inside the 30. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Bears. What a year. That is touchdown number 22 on the season. Taking care of business on the ground. They run it into the end zone to put 6 on the board.
Mike, some of the hardest elements to coach for a running back is vision and patience. And in this case, you saw both of them on display, and he's able to take the long run all the way to the house for 6.
The score, Dolphins 14, Bears 7. Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. And he will not attempt to return, so this will come out now to the 35-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Ready. Run!
Looking to run, and it's the man from OK State, Ollie Gordon. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
All right. Out!
Now good. the middle. And to pick his way forward, a gain of about 5. And that's going to set up third down.
A gain of 5 brings up 3rd and 6.
All right, come on.
Back to throw is Tua. A tick under 2 minutes until halftime. We'll come back to Miami after this.
Ryan
So on fourth down, the
in punt
Dolphins turn
formation
to
for
Ryan
the
Stonehouse
Dolphins.
to punt. Looking up through the raindrops. No issue there, though. Fair catch, called for and taken successfully.
At their own 22-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Running back looked a little unsure of himself on that carry there, Mike. You have to think back to that fumble earlier in the game. How much is that still weighing on his mind? He didn't really seem to attack that hole like we've seen in the past. He gets stopped for no gain.
Here's a handoff out of the gun. Past the 45. Still going. And they're not going to run him down. He goes all the way. 78 yards. Touchdown, Chicago. They'll run out of the gun. It is Swift. And I don't think he got there. Wrapped up at the line of scrimmage, and now you're looking at third down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
From the shotgun, it's Williams. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. A pickup of 12 yards. First down, Chicago.
First down, Bears.
And this is why most teams, Mike, decide to take the ball first after the halftime break, because they want to be able to control this middle 4. At the end of the first half, you can use your timeout. You can use some strategy to steal an extra possession. If they're able now to go down and come away with points, they'll have a chance to double it up again right after the halftime break.
He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12.
Vegas!
Operating from the shotgun, and the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. Leo Chenal. He's able to force the big loss on the sack, and it sets up 3rd and long. Now Miami going to use the second of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in this second quarter. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. To throw, it's Williams. He's going to air this one out. And that is incomplete.
I like the fact that they took a shot on 3rd and long, right? A lot of offenses in that situation would be a little bit more conservative playing for the 4th down punt. They're trying to pick up a big chunk play through the air, but now that you can't connect, it all but guarantees you got to punt this ball away as it brings up 4th and a mile.
Good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up.
At their own 28-yard line.
Go ahead. Hey,
Play action, it's Tua. Moving outside the pocket. He'll get rid of it and complete it. A great connection there. They're going to bring it down inside the 35-yard line. A big play at a critical juncture in this game. An even 40 yards. Now whistles. Timeout. 3 seconds left in this first half. Jason Sanders on to try the field goal. That's a second charge timeout to Chicago. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. So now the Dolphins turn it over to their field goal team. This will be a 48-yard attempt. He has to drive this through the rain, but he does. The kick is good. So we reach the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment. The rain not letting up. It continues to be a factor here as we get back underway in the second half. This taken in at the 8-yard line. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Third quarter begins with a run. It'll try to keep his footing, manages to work it ahead for a couple of yards.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Somebody gotta do it. Got my foot up on the gas, but somebody gotta do it. Turn his TV off. 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 Turn his TV off.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 8. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Here now, 3rd and 5. Here's Williams. That's a short one caught by Loveland. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
And so Good running on that return as he takes it up close to midfield.
At their own 47-yard line.
On the ground to start the drive, it's Achan. To the 20. And he will score. Stefan Achan. Touchdown, Dolphins. 2 touchdowns for him in the game. Numbers 17 and 18 on the year. Now Sanders on for the extra point. He's got it. And the Dolphins up their lead. It's now 24-7.
Bears 7.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Hold back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. That's a nice job keeping his balance in these conditions. A gain of about 5.
At this point, we're going to need 2 hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
A play fake. Now Williams. That is complete. Odunze working across the field. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
A gain of 16 yards.
A gain of 16 on that pass play. Good for a Bears first down. Up the middle they go. That's a nice job keeping his balance in these conditions. A gain of about 5.
Tackle made at the 44-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 4. Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. 16-yard pickup on that one. First down, Chicago.
And he continues to carry the ball well. Another nice one here. But as they find themselves continuing to trail here in the second half, the opposing team's defense is not really concerned about the run game. They need to find a way to use the pass to get the lead and then go back to this run game to close the game out.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's a give to Swift. He brings this to about the 26-yard line. Jalen Phillips in on the stop.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Second down and 8. Here's Williams now to throw. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. A gain of 11 on that one. Good for a Bears first down. Now Williams. A toss left side, caught by his running back. And he'll take this one in. Touchdown, Chicago. He had the touchdown run earlier. Now add a TD reception.
We were talking during the break, Mike. We felt that this was kind of a do-or-die drive. They felt like they needed to come away with the touchdown here, and now they're showing a little life.
Yeah, a little bit of belief, don't you think? Everyone on that field knows they've been a part of a comeback before. It's a pretty big mountain, but a good way to get started here to begin this half.
Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
40.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Second and 11.
All right, come on.
Well run with Achan. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. 14 on the pickup. 1st down, Miami.
Pretty much just more of the same from what we saw with this back in the first half. And he doesn't need much. He gets a little bit of space, and then he can create the rest. It's the combination of patience, vision, and then the burst to hit the hole once he sees it. This guy's been a handful all day.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Good run after a good run. This one for 14 yards and another 1st down.
Starting to see a back right now, Mike, that's finding his way with this defense. Back-to-back big gains. Have to see, do they just continue to ride the hot hand, or do they start putting the ball in the air?
They'll come up here 1st and 10.
Go ahead. 18.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
Really nice timing on that slant route. You can tell the quarterback and the wide receiver are completely on the same page, and when executed at that level, it's virtually impossible to stop.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 2.
Ready. Out.
A run, and it's Achan. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the 1st down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on 3rd down.
It's 3rd and 4.
Hey, get set. Out.
Tua gonna throw. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
We're starting to see a lot of this on 3rd down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these 3rd down conversions. So you know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball, and in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up 4th down.
A 49-yard attempt.
This one not on target. It is short. It is right. It is no good. And their lead will stay right where it is.
And this is where playing in the elements can really become a problem. These kickers practice all year in pretty much ideal conditions. So sometimes you got to approach these kicks a little bit different. He's just unable to connect.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And that's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 47.
So both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the 3rd quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Here's 2nd and 2.
What is up?
4th quarter begins on the ground. A terrific run there, all the way down to the 30-yard line. They'll pick up 23 on that one. 1st down, Chicago.
This is a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They'll stay on the ground. And this time they are ready for it. Thrown for a loss. And it's 2nd down.
We don't give these big guys enough credit, Mike, just how fast these defensive tackles really are. Here he uses his speed to break through, take the back down for a loss.
They'll go play action here with Williams. Open man downfield is Loveland. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line. That pass play good for 22. Good for a Bears 1st down. Throwing is Williams. They'll try to set up the screen here. This one going to be sniffed out, blown up in the backfield.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league and results in a negative play.
Here's a 2nd and 12.
What is up?
Handoff here, up the middle, and the defense stiffening here. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, that's all. 3rd and goal coming up.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's
Offside,
3rd down.
Filthy.
Working out of the gun, here's Williams. To the end zone, it's intercepted. And the Dolphins are going to get the football here as it'll come out to the 20.
These second-half red zone opportunities are critical, Mike. I mean, you're not going to score every single time you get down here, but it feels like at this point in the game, this might be my last chance to get this deep. You've got to make the most of those limited opportunities. At least come away with 3. You're hoping for 6, but in this case, you come away with 0.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready. Out.
A play fake. Now 2 with a throw. That is caught. And he's going to take this one all the way. 80 yards. Touchdown, Miami. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
The extra point by Sanders is good. And the Dolphins will open it up even further. here in this fourth quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
What is up?
A handoff as they try to run it here. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
It's a loss of 2.
Well, the defense gets a rare win. We've seen this ball carrier have his way on the ground pretty much all day today, Mike, and give credit to the defense. They were able to get back in the backfield with some penetration and bring them down for a loss.
What's up? Whiskey!
Throwing on second down. Williams. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
Anytime you have a running back like this, it's more about just how many ways can you get the ball in his hand. He's had a great game today so far on the ground. Now they're starting to find ways to get him the ball through the air, and that is a handful for any defense.
He works free, right side. And he will go all the way. Odunze, touchdown Bears. His 4th TD grab of the season. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
Bears 21.
This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Well, that recovery certainly makes things a little more interesting, but you're still down 2 possessions, so you've got to work fast, score quickly, and then line back up and recover another one.
Here we go. Pivot. What's up? Jordan.
Here's Williams on 1st and 10. That is caught downfield by Odunze. And he will score. Game on. Odunze. Touchdown Bears. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
Even with 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning, they're going to try an onside kick. So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. Inside the 20. And he's going to take this one in for the score. The onside kick backfires spectacularly as it's returned for a touchdown.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
Sanders here for the extra point. He's got it. And the Dolphins tack on one more to their lead.
The score, Dolphins 38, Bears 28.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
Filthy.
Williams going to look to throw it on first down. He's going to take a shot down the field. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down. Looking from the shotgun, he'll hand this one off. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's third down.
Touchdown. Vegas.
On third down, it's Williams. That is caught. He finds Walker. 2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. They've got all 3 timeouts left, but need to score quick. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Ronaldo.
They'll keep it on the ground. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
So they go with the first down run, hoping to just get them some positive yards and get themselves into a good second down situation, but now they find themselves in second and long. So the more you give defenses the opportunity, Mike, to defend you one-dimensionally. So in this case, we're only playing you in the pass. It stresses your protection, it stresses your play caller, and ultimately, it stresses your quarterback.
He'll run. And this is a slight improvement over the previous play. He's not going to lose yardage, but he's not gaining any either. It's third down.
No gain on the
We've seen this back have his way with this defense all game long, Mike. He's up over 100 yards for the game, but this time the defense said, we've had enough. They sold out to stop him. They hold him to no gain.
The crowd cranking it up another notch before third and long. They'll stick to the ground. And he's going to be stopped well short of the first down. Gain of 6, but it brings up fourth down.
7-yard line. A gain of 7, but it's fourth down.
We got Hornets.
They'll indeed go. It's Williams. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on downs.
Hey, get set.
Victory formation here as he's down to a knee.
Yeah, ready. All right, go ahead, go. Ready.
So a win here for the Dolphins. It was a game played in a driving rainstorm, but they would not let the field or the conditions